Hello and welcome to the first episode of Springdale Today in 2015. I'm Paola Mata.
And I'm Valerie Hernandez. I'm happy to be anchoring with you this year. Today is January 21st, 2015. Today is going to be an amazing show and we will have Jose Torres live on set. Our top story, Springdale Schools was ranked #1 in the country of the schools competing to race to the top. The grant provided over $27 million towards technology and training. It's been a little over a year and the money is being spent on new training and technology. And students are getting their hands on new computers at a rapid rate. Take a look.
I'm Jim Rollins, Superintendent of the Springdale School District. It is the mission of this school district to be dedicated to excellence each and every day.
With the money allocated for technology in the Race to the Top grant, we've done several different things. The purchase of the devices for students and teachers to use. We'll purchase about 18,000 Chromebooks in total for students in grades 3 through 12.
Chromebooks have provided a lot of differentiated instruction. All of our coursework now is offered on Chromebooks via Google Classroom. It's really revolutionized how we provide curriculum here at the school. It's also reduced the paper footprint and it allows them to ask me questions real time. It's really provided a unique opportunity for our students to move into 21st century learning.
The Race to the Top grant has helped provide not only the equipment for this course, but also some of the training, student training and teacher training, and allows us to be more prepared to use the equipment in here.
And a lot of the stuff we're doing here, it's impacting the community, and we're using technology in such a way that it's actually going to make a difference.
It's a way for students to become accountable for their work. It's not easy for all the students. It's putting them in a role where they have to take ownership for their own learning.
And if I wanted to get here, I have to go above 230.
It helps me by showing what grades I have and how I can get better in it. And then I've done that by getting better by reading more.
We've had a vision of personalization in this district for a whole lot of years. When we got the Race to the Top money, the funding for that, it just gave us the resources to make our plan happen quicker.
The whole focus of the grant is to dramatically improve student achievement. Learning is our purpose, so obviously this is right at the heart of our work. There's also essential components there to increase our partnership with moms and dads, parental academies, etc. are a major piece. Increasing our early childhood programming services, and then really looking at how we deliver instruction each and every day. Personalizing teaching and learning through the way we deliver instruction, the way we use the new tools of teaching, if you will. Those are factors, again, that breathe life and hope and intent into our vision to teach them all.
Students really seem to enjoy their hands-on with the new technology. Springdale Schools really is a role-modeled school district.
Now we send it over to Cynthia with our Sport District segment.
Thank you, Paola and Valerie. Springdale High School and the Jarrell Williams Bulldog Stadium
have had a long relationship from championship games to rival wins and many senior nights. This stadium has set an amazing history in the city of Springdale, but all that changes this fall. The site of the Bulldog Stadium has been ripped through by heavy equipment, getting ready to break down on the new and updated Jarrell Williams Stadium.
The Springdale School District's next big project will be a $3 million renovation of Springdale High School's Jarrell Williams Bulldog Stadium.
Well, you know, that stadium has a lot of memories. It's been here for a long time, and you know, but it's time to expand, and we've got a new football coach, Coach Clark now, so it's pretty awesome that we're getting the new stands and press box, and it's really exciting. Favorite memory, I guess, would just have to be that perfect season back in 2005 when we won the state championship.
The Bulldog Stadium capacity will dip slightly from 5,100 fans it currently seats to between 4,800 and 5,000 in the renovated stadium. The new home bleachers and press box will resemble HAR-BER's Wildcat Stadium and will be built by the same architect.
The renovation should be ready by the time Springdale plays its 2015 home opener against Bixby, Oklahoma. Along with the new stadium, Springdale has a new football coach. Russell from Bulldog TV has the story.
Springdale High School announced their new football coach, Zach Clark. Coach Clark is ready to not only get the Red Dogs pumped for a great 2015 season, but also the community.
Well, I think above all else, we need to get some excitement. You know, we need to get more kids out, and we're going to build an exciting brand of football. And the vision is, I want everybody to share in this program. It's not just the football guys, it's not just the coach, it's everybody. I want to find a way to get everybody in town back on board with the Bulldogs, and we're going to create excitement, number one, with the kids, and we're going to restore some pride in this football program.
Thank you. Even though he is new to the head coach position, he understands what it takes to be a Red Dog.
It's very humbling. I know what this program means. I know the history, the tradition. I lived it. You know, and then coaching here 6-7 years ago for 2 years did nothing but endear me to this place, and this is a special place, and it's a special team, and it's a special faculty, staff, and student body that I've always held a spot in my heart for Springdale, and I'm very humbled to be the head coach.
Welcome to Springdale Coach Clark. For Bulldog TV, I'm Russell.
Woof woof.
Coach Clark's first day was January 14. Congratulations, Bulldogs, for all the changes that are done.
In case you haven't noticed, we switched up the formatting of our show and added a new team member. Hazley, he will be showcasing news from around the Springdale School District. Hayes, what do you have for us this week?
Thanks, Paola. HAR-BER High School offers a film program for the students that allows them to get creative and pursue different interests.
And I am more than a grade.
And I am more than a grade.
My name is Hayden Henry.
I'm Andrew Lyle, and I'm more than a grade.
TV for me is a way to kind of find something that I'm really good at and like prosper. I enjoy TV. It's something that I enjoy doing, and it makes me feel important. Every time I get in here and start working on something, I feel like I'm going to have job application one day, and it's something I really look forward to in the future.
Everything I do outside of my school career reflects who I am. I mean, I make films.
So we teach students hands-on knowledge that's going to help them as soon as they graduate high school they are able to go out into the career world or further their education. So it's applicable because they have job opportunities straight out of high school.
This is a real experience. We run this classroom just like we would run a professional news studio. Every day has a timeline and deadline to get things done. And without those deadlines, and if you don't get it done on time, it has real consequences. So with knowing that, I know I'm going to prosper later on because I already have this experience and I know what I need to do and I know what I need to do to get better.
I want to be involved in the film industry later on in life, so working in this film class, I'm learning you're building relationships with people and you're making connections, you're learning how to work with people, and working with a teacher, he's showing me things that I personally wouldn't know. Like, you're learning opinions from different people, and then later on when you actually branch off out of school, you're able to just learn, work with what you have learned, and then it's the same situation all over again and learn with other people again.
So what we teach students is the necessary knowledge so when they enter the college they're better prepared. We teach them the fundamentals as well as some of the more popular techniques that are currently in the industry, so when they reach that level they're more prepared than some of the other students out there.
This is going to help me outside of school because it's teaching me lessons that I need to know later on in life. It's telling me that I need to get my work done on time and get it done right rather than just doing just what gets passed, to excel and go above and beyond in doing what I do and try my hardest every time I do something.
You're doing I make films and I submit them to film festivals, and I win a lot of scholarships, so that is where all the scholarships and just submitting and just putting yourself out there through this film program has helped me to really go to college pretty cheap, and it's awesome.
So for these students, basketball players are honored for their athleticism, the band players are honored for their musical abilities, but there's not really a niche for film students or broadcast students. And so for film festivals, that's their niche. We honor them by taking them to film festivals like Seattle or San Diego or Little Rock or Spring Creek, whatever it may be, because for them to screen their work in front of so many people, that's the biggest honor. To get that feedback that said, hey, you did a good job, that's what these students are striving for. And we are more than a grade.
The HAR-BER film program has earned a total of 11 Emmys in its history. Special thanks to Jeff Church and Alfonso Romo for the video. Also, congratulations to the HAR-BER cheer team who won state. A couple of the girls shared their stories of the season.
Over the break, our very own HAR-BER Wildcat cheer team took the state title in Hot Springs. After coming in second last year, they knew exactly what to do to redeem themselves this year.
It's like we worked so hard this year because we know the feeling last year, how it was. Like, we were so close and then we didn't win. And so, like, coming in this year, we were pushing ourselves so much harder to, like, get that, like, extra point to win.
Along with a determined drive to redeem themselves, the head coach, who just took over 2 years ago, contributed a major role to the team's success.
My goal in coaching is to be consistent and treat everyone the same. But I think, like, being very strict and straightforward, they know the expectations going in and that I have high expectations. And it's evident that when we have high expectations and we have a structured setting that we're successful.
This structured setting will continue to bring about success next year with a strong group of underclassmen stepping up to lead the team.
I'm just going to take our accomplishments from, like, this year and use it as incentive to kind of, like, motivate everyone and say, like, this is what you want and, like, this is what you have to do to get it, so, like, that's what we need to work for. And I'm just going to be, like, more encouraging because, like, that's a really big part of it, because, like, negativity is not, like, something that you can use to become, like, a champion. Like, you have to be positive and constructive to become a champion.
It is in our best hopes that the HAR-BER cheer team will be able to repeat their success and bring home the hardware once again next year. For HPWN, I'm Jade Nash.
This is only Miss Bunting's second year at HAR-BER, and she is making a huge impact on the team and the girls. NHS organized a community service project at Walker Elementary to raise food, blankets, and other necessities for Springdale animal shelters. The service project is scheduled to end on January 23rd. Hannah and Caleb, who are students at Walker, are part of the project and are helping with collecting and managing the goods.
National Honor Society is holding a pet drive for Springdale Animal Shelter. We made boxes for every grade. They are for supplies that you bring in.
And you can bring food, dry or wet, old blankets, towels, treats, toys, pine horse bedding, non-clipping cat litter, and our drive lasts from January 6th through 23rd. Please help us help the Springdale Animal Shelter.
George Junior High is a college prep program that allows its students to take courses that prepare them for the workload and challenges that college classes will present them with. Derek Wynn is a student at George who really enjoys his history class.
It gives you like an experience of what an AP class looks like. It shows you like what's expected in an AP class, how everything's set up, how the exam is going to be, what kind of like information you're going to be needing to know, how to basically study for an AP class, and just a bunch of other stuff too.
Springdale High School has recently been given a grant to build a new weight room for their students and faculty. Ashley Kemp, a coach at the school, is particularly thankful for the grant.
Why Springdale?
We got this new workout room, and PE classes are able to use that. We have regular PE, and we also have adaptive PE. Also, all athletics are welcome to use it, and I think some faculty have been getting in on it as well. We received a really large grant last school year, and we were able to get all the equipment put in by the beginning of this school year. So back in August, they started moving in the summer, but everything was good to go about August, September. Kids go out in the real world. Not everybody likes to play soccer. Not everybody likes to play basketball, but there's a gym on every corner. I think if we introduce them to it in high school, when they graduate, they're able to make better choices and maybe join a gym on their own time. I think for the students who have PE, they have an opportunity throughout the day to come in here and just kind of run off some stress, or maybe just lift some weights. Maybe they got in an argument in an earlier class and it's just a way to cope with some different problems. But I think just having small breaks throughout the day, especially if they have a PE class, that they can come in here and work out, is definitely helping in the class.
All students and faculty are welcome to use the new equipment with the goal of improving the overall health of the school. In other news, huge congratulations to Alex O'Brien of HAR-BER High School, who recently received a 36 on his ACT. Only about 0.03% of students earn that score. Is that not awesome, you two?
Yes, it's amazing. Well, hey Valerie, just a question. Have you taken your ACT yet?
No.
Well, maybe you should register and do that.
I will.
All right then.
Coming up after a break, we will take a look at the future of education in the state of Arkansas, and it's starting right here in Springdale. And don't forget, a bit later we'll have Jose Torres live on set.
I'm Dr. Megan Watonsky. We are proud to announce that Springdale School District has been ranked one of the top performing school districts in the world through the Advanced Ed accreditation process. When compared to 435,000 classrooms around the world, Springdale School District ranks near the top. Thank you to our students, teachers, parents, administrators, and community members for this remarkable achievement.
We're more than a grade! We're more than a grade! Apples, apples, come and get your apples. Red, tan, green, juicy, sweet, only 50 cents. Apples, apples, come and get your apples. Red, tan, green, juicy, sweet, only 50 cents. We are more than a grade!
Welcome back. The future of education is here and now. The School of Innovation is an amazing opportunity for our students to get hands-on education. Joe Rollins, the principal of the School of Innovation, joined us earlier this week to talk about the upcoming enrollments.
Hi, we're here with Mr. Joe Rollins, the principal of School of Innovations.
Thank you for having me this morning.
What is the process for getting involved in the School of Innovations?
Actually, that is so simple. The way that students apply to the School of Innovation, we have a website at soi.sdale.org, and that's where they can get a lot of information about our school. It's also where they have the link to sign up. It's a simple application, maybe 10 questions that ask, why do you like the different programs that we offer at school? What might make you a good student? Simple, open-ended questions that help us know who our kids are.
Okay, and enrollment's coming up soon. Can you talk to us about a little bit about that more?
Absolutely. Enrollment actually opens February 1st, and they can find that application again at that website. But we're going to start making parent visits at different middle schools. We're going to go to parent nights. We're going to offer some open parent nights at the Jones Center so they can learn about who we are. And then I'm also going to make visits to the middle schools to talk with kids so that they can really get an accurate picture of what the School of Innovation is about.
Okay. And what is the reason for the School of Innovations?
Well, we have some great programs in Springdale, but we also understand that different students learn in different ways. And what we provide is an opportunity for kids to have a little more flexibility in what their school day looks like. Their class schedule looks a little bit more open. They get a little bit more hands-on activity. They have some time during the week where they can explore what their career might be. And then by the time they graduate, they can have additional credentials like their diploma, their associate's degree in college, workforce credentials, internship experience, so that by the time they graduate, they can go out and get the jobs they want.
And how is this benefiting them?
Right now, we have students, even after one semester, they've created learning portfolios for themselves. They understand how they like to learn. They've already completed some of their first college hours as 8th graders. They're moving forward. Some of our kids even took as many as 8 and 9 classes in their first semester as students because we took that time constraint off of them. So if you're a student who really wants to learn at your own pace, we're the right school for you.
And is this school for any student that wants to be in it?
Absolutely. We've got students from all different backgrounds. If you're an 8th grader who wants a different look at your education, come see us.
Thank you, Mr. Rollins.
You're welcome.
Innovation is a common theme in Springdale. At Young Elementary, one special teacher is using technology to help students prepare for their standardized test.
Well, what we did today, we had a nonfiction text that we read on the Chromebook, and that's just going to better prepare them for the park exam that they're going to have to read on the Chromebooks and on technology. Well, as you're reading, I want you to try to think about those 2 questions. The great thing is Scholastic News and Super Science, which is what we did today. They all come with a classroom code that you can access the reading and the stories on the Chromebooks online, and you can do it as a whole class. So we love doing those kind of things that we can do together. How is this different from the one we already? Yes, much more engaged than me if I just have it on the Promethean board and they have the paper copy. With this, they're a lot more engaged. They can watch the videos. There's a lot more features. They can play little games, comprehension games that are already on the Chromebook. So that's kind of a neat feature.
And now it's time for a fun and special segment. We are going to visit Jose Torres live on set. Valerie, what do you two have for us today?
Hola, ¿qué tal? What's up? How are you guys? Since Valerie and Paola were saying that every day counts, it's very important to come to school. Today I have something really cool. It's a way for you to learn Spanish, the easy way. Okay, I have some Spanish-English cognates, and basically those are words that are very similar or that might mean the same thing. For example, accident, accidente. See? Accidente, accident. There's a really nice one right here. Can you read that?
Animal.
Okay. What about in Spanish?
Animal.
Animal?
Animal.
Animal. See, animal and animal are spelled the same way, and they basically mean the same thing. So that's an easy way for you to learn Spanish. Here's another one. Artist.
How do you say that?
Artista. Artista, artist. Here's a good one for you.
Attention.
Attention, atención. Atención, attention. So there's a lot of words that you can find in the dictionary. For example, banana. Banana, you can say plátano or banana in Spanish, which is the same thing. Cafeteria, cafeteria. If you want to give it that English sound, cafeteria, but it's basically the same thing, cafeteria, cafeteria. Maybe next week we'll have some more of these words, but it's very important for all the students to come to school because every day counts. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Jose Torres. Back to you, Paola.
The district-wide spelling bee happened last Friday. Check it out.
Apocryphal. Apocryphal. A-P-O-C-R-Y-P-H-A-L. Apocryphal.
Could you spell it? We'll see you back here next week and we'll fill you in on the details, like the winning word.
Have a fantastic week and we'll see you next time.